Let's now cross to our correspondent in Tanzania, Isaac Lukando. Isaac, good morning. Perhaps you could bring us the latest. I mean, we're looking at South Africans coming out to cast their ballots. Talk to us about what's transpiring from your vantage point as we're speaking. How many voters are we expecting today as well?
Well, I'm in downtown Dar es Salaam at the South African High Commission. Here is where voting is expected to take place. We've been here since 7 a.m. where voting began. It's expected to go up until 7 p.m. in the evening. Up until now, we've seen about 15 to 20 voters come in. Officials are telling us that 150 voters were registered, or at least are on the roll today, and are expected to walk through these doors. Behind me is where the actual voting is taking place. Voters are ushered in through one way and will walk past behind me once they are done. So there are several officers there who are helping them. First and foremost, ascertaining their identities and inking them and giving them two envelopes, which one will contain their identity, but also the other one will contain the voting ballot. Of course, they're only voting in the general elections. They'll get to vote, and after that, place that vote within an envelope, which will then be sent to South Africa to be counted along with other votes after the 29th.
You know, just telling us about the closing times and really how voting is going to operate. Have you managed to speak to anyone that has come out to vote? Have they spoken about some of the key issues, some of the key points that they're sitting with, grappling with ahead of casting their ballot this time round?
Well, we've spoken to a number of individuals that have passed through these doors. Most of them are just excited to be able to vote. Most of them are voting abroad for the very first time. They've never had this experience. Most of them are exhilarated at the opportunity to be able to get their voices heard. You might note that very few African countries have been able to pull this off. Countries like Kenya have tried to do this in the past, but it's not an easy exercise, as we have witnessed. So most of the voters that we have spoken to today are very happy. Most of them are saying that the process they went through today was very, very smooth. Most of them spent very few minutes in the voting station here behind me, and they're very happy to be able to get the opportunity to vote.